Internet, Xanos here, how are you doing ladies and gentlemen? So Kingdom Hearts 3 is finally out there. It is real, it exists, I have my hands on it and I freaking love it. And it is pretty much, so far, it's everything I wanted it to be. It looks so good, it looks amazing. And even prior to its release, YouTube was just flooded with videos of understanding the Kingdom Hearts story, understanding the Kingdom Hearts lore, what you need to know before you start Kingdom Hearts, and all these videos trying to explain and summarize the entirety of the Kingdom Hearts storyline, which, let's be honest, is a bit of a mess. But do you really need to know every last little detail about the history and backstory of Kingdom Hearts to fully understand and appreciate Kingdom Hearts 3? I think no. I don't think you need to have in-depth or even light knowledge really of all the entire history of what's going on in Kingdom Hearts. I akin it to the Marvel movies, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. An ungodly amount of films now, that's been spanning what, 10 years? And all these films do interconnect with one another and they do all link up to a bigger event. The bigger event being Infinity War. If you think of Infinity War and Kingdom Hearts 3 as the sort of the same kind of thing, like a accumulation of all these stories and events. If you went in to watch Infinity War without watching any other Marvel movie, would you still enjoy it? And I think the answer is yes. I think you would still enjoy Infinity War without experiencing the prior Marvel movies, because in itself it is a good piece of entertainment. It's easy to understand, relatively in the concept of and confines of the movie, but it's an enjoyable experience. You don't need to have all this in-depth knowledge of who everybody else is. And I think that's the same with Kingdom Hearts 3, or any Kingdom Hearts game, to be honest. I think you can enjoy that game on its own, as its own entity. Yeah, there might be certain things you don't understand. For example, when I started playing Kingdom Hearts 3 yesterday, my brother was watching me play it, and he was thinking, who the hell is Aqua? Who's Xehanort? Who's Ansem the Wise? Who's Ansem? Who's that guy? Who's Riku? Why is there two Rikus? What's a Heartless? What's a Nobody? Why if you kill a Heartless and Nobody does it become complete again? You know, it didn't really have a clue with the story, and I'll be completely honest, it's been that long since I played a Kingdom Hearts game. I too was a bit like, But he still enjoyed what he watched. He enjoyed Kingdom Hearts 3 as it is at the moment, in the confines of what it is, and so much so that he has now gone out and purchased Kingdom Hearts 1.5 HD and 2.5 HD remix, the PS4 collection. He was able to enjoy Kingdom Hearts 3 on its own without any prior knowledge of the past games. Does having prior knowledge help and enhance your experience? Yes, it does. So for example, with Infinity War, and spoilers here, if you just go in and watch Infinity War and you've not watched any other Marvel movie, the scene when Peter Parker, Spider-Man, finally gets turned to ash and him and Tony Stark have that emotional moment, if you haven't seen the prior Marvel films or don't know anything about them, that won't have as much as an emotional payoff as it would have done if you had experienced the prior Marvel movies. It would still have, in the confines of that film, you would still have the emotional payoff and attachment, because during the events of Infinity War, there is the relationship build-up between Tony Stark and Peter Parker. But with prior knowledge of the other events surrounding that film, building up to it, you have even more knowledge and reference point of Tony Stark and Peter Parker's relationship. So if you watch the film on its own, or play Kingdom Hearts 3 on its own, you still have a good experience, because it is still good storytelling within the confines of that media. However, if you've played Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, Recoded, Chains of Memories, Birth by Sleep, Final Chapter Prologue, 385 Over 2, all these other days, or if you watched Iron Man, Homecoming, and all these other Marvel movies, both forms of those entertainment, Kingdom Hearts 3 and Infinity War, have much more payoff because you have that history. If that makes sense, you have the reference points of what's happened in the past. So certain things will make more sense. I feel like my explanation is now becoming as convoluted as Kingdom Hearts storyline. What I'm basically saying is, do you need to know every single last detail about the Kingdom Hearts history to enjoy Kingdom Hearts 3? No, you don't. You can enjoy Kingdom Hearts 3 on its own entity without any prior knowledge. Yes, it is confusing at first, especially when the game starts and you greet it with Kingdom Hearts 2.9. But when you get into the main bulk of the game, it does start to explain a bit more, but you can still enjoy the game on its own without that prior knowledge. The prior knowledge does enhance your experience, but that's the same with anything though. So with the Harry Potter films, you know, when they came out, the people who'd never read the books enjoyed the film. People who'd read the books, like myself, I obsessed over them. The films were even more payoff for me because I already had that prior connection. But the person who hadn't read the books didn't enjoy it any less or more than I did, I think. One other main thing that makes the Kingdom Hearts games so accessible to everybody is the fact that they're using pre-established characters. Imagine they were all brand new worlds of original characters and original ideas. That would be even more overwhelming because you've got these Organization 13 characters, you've got these other people, and you have no idea what this world is. But because this world is, say, full of the characters from Tangled, it's kind of, you already, without having played Kingdom Hearts before, most people do know Disney films, and you will already have some knowledge of, say, for example, Tangled. So you kind of feel like you've got a connection with it, even though you never played it before, because it's using a property that you know and you recognise. I hope I'm making sense. This isn't scripted, this is just me, these words falling out of my head and they're coming through my mouth, and I hope it's making a coherent sense and it's just not an incoherent mess. By the way, I've got Sora over there, he's awesome. I think the other thing as well is that Rabbit has never played a Kingdom Hearts game in her life. She can boil it down to Sora, Donald, Goofy, they're the good guys. They're going out saving worlds from the evil monsters, heartless nobodies, and these people in big black coats who are evil. And that's the most basic version of summarising the Kingdom Hearts plot. Sora good, people in black coats, bad. Sort of. But anyway, if you do want more in-depth information on Kingdom Hearts, there is a ridiculous amount of videos on YouTube at the moment going into more detail about the actual story of that, about the history of the story. So if you do want to have that prior knowledge before playing the game, go for it. Have a look for those videos, watch them. There are some amazingly detailed ones out there and some amazing, like, really funny satire ones. But don't worry, if you just want to jump into Kingdom Hearts 3, don't worry, you can just go in. You don't need that prior experience or attachment. You will have a damn good time because the game so far is fantastic. It is beautiful. Everything looks amazing. It plays so well. So let me know if you're going to play it. I hope this makes sense. I've now got to try and edit it into something that makes sense. So yeah, good luck with that. I kind of screwed myself over there. But anyway, that was just, you know, some thoughts that were just forming in my head as I was playing the game. I just had to try and get them out there. Let me know if it makes sense. Let me know what you think. Do you think that with any form of media at all, do you have to have that prior knowledge to enhance your experience? Or can you enjoy it as much without having that prior knowledge? Let me know what you think down below in the comments. I'll join you down there for a good old discussion as always. Thank you very much for coming by the channel. If you like the kind of stuff I'm doing, please like the video and please consider subscribing and maybe sharing this video. I want to try and get the channel going again. We've kind of stopped for a minute. If you didn't like it, dislike it. I appreciate your feedback anyway. And yeah, I'll go back to trying to figure out Kingdom Hearts. Benji out. See you later, guys.